We didn't end in anger, didn't say too much. We just stopped reaching at the same time, I guess. There are words still waiting, sitting in my chest. Things we never asked out loud and never addressed. I thought endings were supposed to be clear, reasons you could hold. I didn't know some love just fades and leaves things untold. Well, love left unfinished still follows me around, not begging for attention, just making a sound. I don't need answers anymore, or someone to blame, but what love left unfinished still knows my name. Stop checking the past for meaning, stop replaying the end. But sometimes quiet moments bring it back again. Not the good or the broken, just the in-between, the version of us we almost were, but never seen. I confused unfinished with needing to return. I didn't know some lessons that I needed to burn. With love left unfinished doesn't hurt like before. It doesn't ask me to stay up or knock at my door. It's just a gentle reminder of who I was then. But love left unfinished is where I grew from. You watched me lower my expectations, never asked me why. You stayed comfortable in silence while something in me died. I was breaking without drama, calling this being grown. You didn't leave things unfinished, I just carried them alone. Love left unfinished no longer holds me back. I don't need to complete it to keep my heart intact. Some stories don't close cleanly, and that's okay. What love left unfinished didn't stop my way. I don't regret the love we shared or how deeply I tried. But love left unfinished still walks beside me, but it doesn't decide my life. I felt it before you said a word, in the way you didn't hold on. You touched it just a second less every time we went on. I kept closing the distance, pretending nothing changed, but something in your closeness was already arranged. I thought maybe I was overthinking, reading too far ahead. I didn't know how clearly hands can say what isn't said. Your hands let go first, even while you stayed. I was still reaching for you. You were pulling away. You didn't leave all at once or break me with the words. Your hands let go first, and my heart learned. You stood beside me like always, but something wasn't there. I felt the space grow wider between what we shared. I held on a little tighter, told myself love adjusts. I didn't know how much silence can sit between us. I confused staying present with being held the same. I didn't know how quickly touch can lose its name. Your hands let go first, not cruel, just unsure. I was offering my whole heart, you were protecting yours. I kept believing closeness would bring you back. Your hands let go first, and that was the crack. You watched me keep reaching, never asked me why. You felt safe loosening your grip while something in me died. I was breaking in small moments, calling this being grown. You didn't push me away, you just let go. Your hands let go first, and now I see the sign. Love shouldn't feel like holding on from only one side. I won't grip what won't hold me, or beg to be returned. Your hands let go first, and my heart learned. I don't regret how deeply I loved or how long I tried to stay. Your hands let go first, and I finally did the same. Oh, hands let go first. We used to check in gently, ask how the other felt. But somewhere in the middle, we stopped going there ourselves. We talked about the weather, about work, about the day, anything that felt safer than what we couldn't say. I thought giving you space was the kind thing to do. I didn't know how quickly silence grows between two. We talk less about feeling and more about getting by. I was carrying the weight of us, you were letting it slide. We didn't lose love loudly, didn't fall apart in flame. We talk less about feeling, and that's how it changed. I softened every question so you wouldn't pull away. You answered just enough for me to let it stay. I learned how to read your tone more than what you meant. I was learning your distance instead of where you went. I confused being easy with being understood. I didn't know how unseen I felt, trying to be good. We talk less about feelings, like they sort themselves out. I was hoping for honesty, you were living without. I didn't need perfect answers or something unreal. We talk less about feelings and stop knowing what we feel. You watch me swallow my truth, never asked me why. You felt safe keeping it light while something in me died. I was breaking without noise, calling this being grown. You didn't shut me out, I just felt alone. We talk less about feeling, and now I see it clear. Love doesn't last in the quiet when honesty disappears. I won't trade my voice again just to keep the peace. We talk less about feeling and lost what we could be. I don't regret how deeply I care or how gently I tried. We talk less about feelings, and that's where love went quiet. Felt it in the pauses and how you didn't lean, in the way your eyes stayed busy when it was just us in between. Nothing sounded different, nothing you could blame, but something in your presence didn't feel the same. I thought maybe I was sensitive, reading too much in time. I didn't know my body knew before my mind. I felt the distance before the words, before you tried to explain, before the careful sentences that softened all the pain. My heart heard what you couldn't say long before you chose. I felt the distance before the words, and that's how I knew. You stay kind, you stay gentle, never crossed the line. But I was learning how absence feels when someone's still by your side. I stopped asking for tomorrow, stopped needing proof. I was already adjusting to losing you. I confused silence with safety, calm with being fine. I didn't know how much truth lives in instinct over time. I felt the distance before the words. In a way you held back. I was reaching for connection. You were loosening your grasp. You didn't leave all at once, so make it loud or cruel. I felt the distance before the words, and it broke me too. You watched me grow quieter, never asked me why. You felt safe in the space between us, while something in me died. I was breaking without movement, calling this being grown. You didn't need to say goodbye, my heart already knew. I felt the distance before the words, and now I trust that part. Love shouldn't need explaining when it leaves a mark. I won't ignore my instincts just to make things straight. I felt the distance before the word, so I walked away. I don't regret how deeply I loved or how much I tried to prove. I felt the distance before words, and I finally listened to it. And I finally listened to it. I felt it early, felt it clear, before I had the words. My heart was already choosing you, while yours still hesitated. I slowed myself, tried to wait, told my feelings to behave. I didn't want to scare you off, so I learned to delay. I thought love just needed time, the pace was something fair. I didn't know how lonely it feels to arrive alone there. Love moves slower than my heart. I was ready, you were not. I was standing in the feeling, you were still deciding what. I didn't rush to warn you or ask you to change, but love moves slower than my heart, and it ain't the same. I watched you take small steps, measured every sign. Learn to quiet my hope, just to stay in line. I stopped talking about the future, kept things close to now. I was already choosing you, you were still figuring out how. I confused patience with loyalty, waiting with being true. I didn't know how much of me was moving without you. Love moves slower than my heart, not wrong, just out of sync. I was asking for direction, you were pausing to think. I kept telling myself timing would catch up in time, but love moves slower than my heart and fell behind. You watched me soften my knees, never asked me why. You felt safe in the delay while something in me love moves slower than my heart, and now I hear the truth. Love shouldn't leave you shrinking just to keep it smooth. I won't slow my honesty to match someone unsure. Love moves slower than my heart. Now I move forward. I don't regret how deeply I felt or how real I tried to be. Love moves slower than my heart. Now my heart moves with me. You never raised your voice, never made a scene. You knew how to be careful in ways I hadn't seen. You spoke with soft intentions, never crossed the line, but I was still alone with you most of the time. I thought kindness meant connection, that gentle meant you cared. I didn't know how empty it feels when no one's really there. You were gentle but absent, here without staying close. I was needing your presence, you were offering almost. You didn't hurt me loudly or walk away in pain. You were gentle but absent, and it felt the same. You listened when I spoke slowly, nodded like you knew, but I felt like I was explaining feelings you never moved through. I stopped asking for more, stopped saying what I need. I learned how to be easy just to keep the peace. I confused being treated kindly with being truly seen. I didn't know love could be soft and still leave me unseen. You were gentle but absent, warm but far away. I was reaching for connection, you were drifting each day. You didn't leave all at once or tell me goodbye. You were gentle but absent. Right before my eyes, you watched me lower my knees, never asked me why. You felt safe in the balance while something in me died. I was breaking without drama, calling this being grown. You didn't mean to abandon me, you just never came home. You were gentle but absent, and now I see it clear. Love shouldn't feel like kindness without someone here. I won't stay where tenderness is all that I receive. You were gentle but absent, so I had to leave. I don't regret how softly I loved or how long I stayed. You were gentle but absent, and I chose to walk away. I used to ask how you were, ask where we stood. Now I keep those questions quiet, like I always should. I noticed how my needs made the room feel tense, so I learned to soften my voice and lower my sense. I thought asking less meant peace, that love would feel secure. I didn't know how slowly I was erasing me for you. I learned to ask less, so you wouldn't pull away. I carried all the wanting and pushed it out of the way. I didn't need too much, just effort and care. But I learned to ask less, until nothing was there. I stopped asking for time, stopped asking for truth. I learned how to stay quiet, just to stay close to you. You said I was easy, said things felt light. You didn't see the cost of me being polite. I confused being flexible with being unseen. I didn't know how small I was learning to be. I learned to ask less, not because I was strong, but because I was scared of staying alone. I kept calling it patience, calling this being grown. I learned to ask less and carried it alone. You watched me stop reaching, never asked me why. You felt safe in the quiet, while something in me died. I was breaking in silence, calling this being kind. You didn't ask me to change, I just left myself behind. I learned to ask less, but now I know the truth. Love shouldn't make you quieter, just to be kept close to you. I won't shrink my heart again to make someone stay. I learned to ask like that. Now I'll ask the right way. I don't regret how much I cared, or how hard I tried. I learned to ask less. Now I choose my side. Stayed up late like it mattered, let the hours blur our names. We fill the dark with conversation that never crossed the pain. You were right beside me, close enough to feel, but something in the silence said this wasn't real. I thought time together meant something, the presence meant we were close. I didn't know how empty it feels when nobody goes there. We shared nights without connection, same space, different worlds. I was reaching for your honesty, you were avoiding the words. There was touch, there was comfort, but no truth between us. We shared nights without connection, and that slowly broke us. We talked around the hard things, let them wait till someday. I learned how to smile through moments that pushed us away. You said this felt easy, said nothing was wrong, but my heart felt lonely, alone. I confused being close with being known. I didn't know how far apart two people can feel at home. We shared nights without connection, warmth without the weight. I was hoping for intention, you were comfortable staying vague. I didn't need perfection, a passion that burned. We shared nights without connection and never learned. You watched me grow quieter, never asked me why. You felt safe in the closeness, but something in me died. I was breaking without noise, calling this being grown. You didn't leave me suddenly, I just felt alone. We shared nights without connection, and now I see the cause. Love doesn't live in proximity. When truth is lost, I won't trade my voice again for comfort that feels false. We shared nights without connection, and that's why I walk. I don't regret the time we spent or how deeply I tried. We shared nights without connection. Now I choose a love that meets me inside. Touch me like I might break, like loving me was risky. Your care felt borrowed, like it wasn't meant for me. I learned which parts of myself you could stand to see. Anything too heavy, I swallowed quietly. I thought love held space, even when it hurt. I didn't know it could retreat the moment it felt like work. Your care came with conditions, rules I never chose. You stayed as long as I was easy, as long feeling showed. I wasn't asking for saving, just somewhere to fall. But your care came with conditions, and I didn't fit them all. I apologize for needing you before you ever asked. I learned how to disappear so you could stay relaxed. You said I was too sensitive, said this was just my fear. But love shouldn't feel like standing still, hoping someone's near. I confused being patient with being erased. I kept shrinking my feelings to keep my place. Your care came with conditions, affection with the cost. I paid it in silence until I was lost. I gave you understanding, you never returned. Your care came with conditions, and my heart burned. You watched me fall apart slowly, called it being strong. You loved a version of me that never said you were wrong. I called this being mature, called this choosing peace, but I was just teaching myself to accept less and less of me. Your care came with conditions, and now I finally see love that punishes honesty isn't love for me. I won't beg to be chosen or soften what is true. Your care came with conditions, mine broke trying to reach you. Your care came with conditions, and staying cost me. I measured every sentence like words could tip the scale. I learned which truths to soften so we wouldn't fail. I stood right in the middle, afraid to lean too far. Love felt less like falling, more like knowing where you are. I thought love was trusting, now watching how I stand, I didn't know it could feel like glass under my hands. Love felt like a balancing act, one wrong move and you'd pull away. I stayed light, I stayed quiet, so you choose to stay. I wasn't reaching for perfection or a flawless plan, but love felt like a balancing act, and I was always holding my breath. started being grown, I learned how to hold my needs like they weren't my own. You said this was easy, said nothing felt wrong, but my chest felt tight from staying strong so long. I confused being careful with being loved. I didn't know how much of myself I was giving up. Love felt like a balancing act, stability built on fear. I was always adjusting so you'd feel comfortable here. I didn't need a perfect ending or a steady hand, but love felt like a balancing act, and I never got to land. You never asked why I was shaking, just like that I never felt. You felt safe in my silence while I carried the weight myself. I call this being patient, call this keeping us intact, but I was just afraid of what would happen if I crashed. Love felt like a balancing act, and I paid the cost. I kept us upright for so long, I forgot what I lost. I won't shrink my truth again just to help someone stand. If love feels like a balancing act, I'm letting go of the plan, and I don't regret how steady I tried to be. I just won't live that way. Love felt like a balancing act. Now I choose love that lets me sway. I saw the distance growing, felt it every night, but I told myself love just bends before it gets it right. You stopped reaching first, stopped meeting my eye, but I stayed inside the silence, calling it time. I thought patience meant faith. The waiting showed depth. I didn't know you could wait forever and still lose yourself. I stayed because I still believe there was more we hadn't said. I thought love just needed time, not something it never had. I ignored the way you drifted, the way I always tried. I stay because I still believe, not because I felt alive. Carried all the effort like it was my role. I learned how to hold us together at the cost of my soul. You said nothing's broken, said we were okay, but my heart felt like it was waiting in a room you let stay because I still believe. Even when it hurt, I thought love meant standing still while everything burned. I didn't need forever, just proof you were here. I stay because I still believed and ignored my fear. You watched me try harder, never asked me why. You let me carry the future while you just passed the time. I call this being committed, call this being strong, but I was just afraid of admitting I've been wrong. I stay because I still believe. Now I see the cause. Love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone already lost. I won't stay on hope alone when truth refuses to breathe. I stay because I still believe. Now I'm leaving because I see. Because I still believe. Now I choose not to lie to myself. We talked about everything safe, everything light. We learned how to circle the hurt every night. The truth sat between us, heavy, unmoved. We both felt it breathing, but neither of us moved. I thought silence was kindness, that not hurting meant care. I didn't know love could weaken by pretending it's there. We avoided the deepest truth, let it live in the dark. I kept hoping you'd reach for it before it tore us apart. There was time, there was closeness, but no courage to choose. We avoided the deepest truth and paid it in pieces of us. Call this being patient, call this being wise, but my chest felt crowded with unsaid goodbyes. You said nothing is wrong here, said we're just tired, that's all. But love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone to fall. I confused being careful with being afraid. I didn't know how much distance silence can make. We avoided the deepest truth, comfort over pain. I kept choosing the quiet, you kept choosing the same. I didn't need perfection or words that accuse. We avoided the deepest truth and still somehow lost. We looked straight at the end and then looked away. You smiled like we'd survive it if we didn't say. I was breaking in sentences I never spoke. You were safe in the maybe while I slowly broke. We avoided the deepest truth, now there's nothing to say. Love doesn't survive on almost, but things left unsaid. I won't carry the weight of silence we choose. We avoided the deepest truth. Now I'm choosing truth. I don't hate how we loved or how long we stayed. We avoided the deepest truth, and that's what slipped away. You took longer to reply. I stopped checking the time. I learned not to expect you, so it wouldn't hurt mine. Your silence had a rhythm. I knew when you'd be gone, distance stopped surprising me. Before I noticed it was wrong, I thought getting used to it meant I was strong. I didn't know love shouldn't feel this calm when something's gone. Your distance became familiar, like furniture in the room. I learned how to move around it like it wouldn't bruise. I stopped asking for presents, stopped needing you near. Your distance became familiar, and that scared me more than fear. I filled in all the quiet, answered for you instead. I defended your absence inside my head. You said you were just tired, said life got in the way, but love shouldn't feel like guessing. If you show up today, I confuse being patient with being alone. I didn't know how easily loneliness feels like home. Your distance became familiar, a habit I didn't choose. I adjusted all my expectations so I wouldn't lose you. I didn't need constant attention or words that impress. Your distance became familiar because I accepted it. You never noticed the moment I stopped reaching out. You felt safe in the silence while I carried the doubt. I called this being mature, called this understanding you, but I was just learning how to disappear too. Your distance became familiar, and now I see it clear. Love shouldn't fade in background noise just because it's been here. I won't call absence comfort or silence being free. Your distance became familiar, but it's not love for me. Don't regret how long I stayed or how much I tried. The distance became familiar until I chose my side. stood close but stayed ready, like the ground might give way. I never leaned all the way in case you pulled away. Your arms felt careful, like they learned to hold back. I could feel the distance, even when we touched. I thought love was shelter, somewhere you rest your weight. I didn't know it could feel like something you never gave. Love didn't feel safe to lean on, like one wrong move and I'd fall. I kept my balance, kept my guard up, never gave you my all. I wasn't asking for saving, my promises drawn in stone. But love didn't feel safe to lean on, so I stood on my own. I learned how to stay upright, even when I was tired. I carried my own breaking, so you wouldn't feel required. You said I was too cautious, said I never let go, but you never made it easy to trust where I'd land below. I confused being careful with being loved. I didn't know how exhausting it is to never give enough. Love didn't feel safe to lean on, support that felt unsure. I was always bracing for absence, even when you were here. I didn't need perfection or certainty all the time, but love didn't feel safe to lean on. And that slowly broke mine. You liked that I stayed steady, never asked how I stood. You leaned on my strength quietly while I misunderstood. I call this being mature, call this being strong, but I was just afraid of leaning where I didn't belong. Love didn't feel safe to lean on, now I know what that means. Love didn't feel safe to lean on, now I know what that means. Love shouldn't feel like holding yourself up in between. I won't build on uncertainty or stand where I can't fall. If love doesn't feel safe to lean on, it's not love at all. I don't regret how long I stood or how much I tried. Love didn't feel safe to lean on, now I choose ground that holds me. Kept me close enough to stay, but never first in line. I learned how to wait my turn in a love that wasn't mine. You said you cared, you showed it too, just never all the way. I felt like something you return to at the end of every day. I thought love grew in patience, in understanding space. I didn't know how empty it feels to never be the choice. I miss being chosen fully, not just when it was easy to be. I wanted to be your decision, not a responsibility. I didn't need perfect devotion or promises said loudly. I miss being chosen fully instead of love quietly. I softened all my expectations so you wouldn't feel pressed. I learned how to celebrate moments that still felt second best. You said this worked the way it was, so love doesn't rush. But my heart kept asking questions your silence wouldn't touch. Confused being patient with being unseen. I didn't know how heavy it gets to always almost mean something. I miss being chosen fully without hesitation or doubt. I wanted you to stand in the truth, not keep one foot out. I didn't need to be everything or all you'd ever need. I miss being chosen fully, and the way I chose you each day. You liked that I stayed understanding, never asked what it cost. You felt safe keeping options while I slowly got lost. I called this being mature, called this loving you well, but I was just afraid of admitting I could tell. I miss being chosen fully, and now I know my worth. Love shouldn't feel like waiting to be picked second. I won't stay where commitment feels optional or small. I miss being chosen fully, and I won't miss myself at all. I don't regret how deeply I loved or how long I stayed. I miss being chosen fully. Now I choose myself the same. We said let's wait a little, like time will make it clear. We trusted days and distance more than what we fear. Nothing ended loudly, nothing truly stayed. We just kept waking up, letting moments fade. I thought waiting meant hope, that answers take their time. I didn't know delayed itself could be a kind of goodbye. We let time answer for us, say what we wouldn't say. We stayed quiet long enough for love to walk away. There was care, there was feeling, but no moment to choose. We let time answer for us, and it slowly did. We postpone every truth, calling out the right night. I learned how to hold questions until they lost their fight. You said things would feel clearer, said let's just see, but my heart kept waiting for you to choose me. I confused being patient with being afraid. I didn't know how much love silence can wait. We let time answer for us, comfort over pain. I kept hoping the future would say your name. I didn't need certainty, just something true. We let time answer for us, because we would, and we watched the feeling thin out, never asked it to stay. You felt safe in waiting while I faded away. I called this being mature, called this letting things breathe, but I was just afraid of what truth would lead. We let time answer for us, now there's nothing left to add. Love doesn't survive indecision or questions left in the past. I won't wait for clarity that never arrives. We let time answer for us, and that's how love dies. Da 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 da, da 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 da. I don't regret the waiting or how long I let time answer for us. And so silent. I didn't raise my voice, didn't need a fight. I already knew the answer before that final night. You look surprised by my stillness, by how calm I seem to be. But I've been leaving slowly long before you noticed me. I thought love deserved honesty, not drama, not blame. I didn't need to hurt you to walk away. I walked away with no anger, no bitterness to show. I just ran out of reasons to keep holding on alone. There was love, there was effort, but not enough to stay. I walked away with no anger, I just couldn't keep waiting. I packed up all my questions, you never answered out loud. I learned how to let go gently without making a sound. You said, this feels certain. Said, why now? Why today? But I've been standing at the door for months that felt this way. I confused being understanding with being erased. I didn't know how peaceful leaving feels when silence meant forgiveness. Thought calm and I was fine, but I was grieving what we never were the whole damn time. I loved you without conditions. You loved me when it fit. By the time you felt the distance, I was already past it. I walked away with no anger, because anger still holds on. I left with sadness and acceptance, and the strength to move along. Love shouldn't cost your voice or ask you to stay small. I walked away with no anger. I just chose myself at last. I don't regret how deeply I loved or how quietly I tried. I walked away with no anger, just a heart that finally listened. It's a heart that finally listened. You didn't vanish all at once. You just stopped arriving. Messages took longer. Moments stopped surviving. I told myself it was nothing, just seasons changing pace. But something felt unfamiliar in our familiar space. I thought absence would be loud, something I'd feel right away. I didn't know it could move in and quietly stay. Your absence settled slowly, like dust I didn't see. It landed in the corners of what we used to be. I kept living like you'd return, like this was temporary. Your absence settled slowly until it lived with me. I stopped reaching out first, stopped checking every sound. I learned how to fill the quiet when you weren't around. You said nothing had changed much, said I was overthinking again. But love shouldn't fade this gently if it plans to remain. I confused being patient with letting go. I didn't know how unnoticed loss can grow. Your absence settled slowly, day by quiet day. I stopped saving stories you wouldn't stay to hear anyway. I didn't need constant closeness or every moment shared. Your absence settled slowly because you weren't there. You never said you were leaving, never said goodbye. You just became less present right in front of my eyes. I call this being understanding, call this letting you breathe. But I was just learning how to grieve someone still alive. Your absence settled slowly, now it feels complete. Love shouldn't disappear quietly while you're still on your feet. I won't wait for return, then never show. Your absence settled slowly, and now I let it go. I don't regret how long I stayed or how much I believe. Your absence settled slowly, and I learned how to leave. I've seen love disappear quietly without a final sound. I felt it slip through my fingers while I was standing ground. I learned how endings feel, how absence takes its place. I carry all that damage still written on my face. I don't trust easily now, I don't fall the same, but something in me refuses to let go of the flame. My heart still believes in love, even after the cost, even after learning what it feels like to be lost. I won't rush, I won't beg, I won't settle or pretend, but my heart still believes in love, and meets me in the end. It meets me in the end. I don't confuse intensity with being seen. I learned love should feel steady, not sharp or unseen. I know what I can offer now and what I won't excuse. I've learned how to choose myself without closing the truth. I don't need promise to shout it or a flawless start. I just need somewhere living to stay where things are hard. My heart still believes in love, not the kind that fades with time, but the kind that stays present when things aren't fine. I don't need saving or a perfect design. My heart still believes in love that stands beside mine. I've loved with fear, I've loved alone, I've loved with hope that wasn't returned. But love isn't weaker because it was hurt. It's braver for staying open after everything learned. My heart still believes in love, not blindly, not small, but with eyes wide open and my voice intact. I won't disappear to be chosen, or break to belong. My heart still believes in love that feels safe, steady and strong. I don't know when it will find me or how it will arrive, but my heart still believes in love, and that's how I stay alive. said all I can softly, held longer than I should. I stayed through every maybe, 'cause I believed I could. But love stopped meeting me here, stopped answering my heart. I felt the ending growing before we called it what it was. I don't need one last reason or words to make this clean. Sometimes knowing it's over is the kindest thing. This is where I close the door gently, no anger in my hand. I'm not leaving broken, I just finally understand. I gave love all I had in me, nothing left to prove. This is where I close the door gently and choose to move. I won't rewrite the good parts or pretend they were a lie. I'll carry what was real and let the rest pass by. You don't have to follow, you don't have to stay. Some endings aren't a failure, they're just the honest way. I confuse holding on with being brave. I didn't know how much strength it takes to walk away. This is where I close the door gently, without needing blame. I don't regret the loving, even if it changed. I won't ask for what you can't give, or wait for what won't come true. This is where I close the door gently. On me and you, I loved you without noise, without demands or fear. I stayed until the silence said everything clear. Letting go doesn't erase us, it just sets us free. Some love ends quietly so we can breathe. This is where I close the door gently, with respect still intact. Love shouldn't ask you to disappear to last. I walk forward lighter, still open, still hope. This is where I close the door gently and keep my soul. I don't know what comes next or who I'll be tomorrow, but this is where I close the door gently and carry no sorrow.